Welcome back to the show. We got a great one lined up for you. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Man, do I love the smell of crypto in the morning. Welcome back. You could follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com. Yeah, right now we're getting beat up. Yeah, one knee down on the mat. $2.17 trillion market cap for crypto. The market's off by 4%. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Remember, I'm also available for retirements and children's parties with this kind of good news. 58,600 for Bitcoin right now. Ethereum's been stuck at 2,600. You know it's bad when even I want it to move, right? So Tether sitting at $116 billion plus market cap. USDC at number 6 spot, sitting at 34 billion plus right now. XRP at 56 cents. We're off by 1.6 on the 24, and now we're off by 7.7 on the 7-day. Listen, we are weeks away at most, it would appear, from the real USD being launched out here. And remember, that will be launched on Ethereum's 300 billion plus market cap network and our 30 plus billion market cap network. That is a lot of exposure to a lot of money every day. And I can't wait for the real USD to get out there and get going. Range of price very quickly between 56, 58 cents. We'll keep an eye on it. It is bouncing around. But let's talk about this very quickly because there's been some changes with Link2's platform. And I want to let all of you know right now, Link2 wants you to know that they have changed their registration to an open registration that includes all investors. Yes, hello, U.S. investors, U.S. citizens as well. Did it, this just in. I mean, the sirens are going off. That's a horrible siren, by the way. But I'll tell you what, it's a great opportunity. And the real deal is that it's open registration and sign in and able to participate for all investors, including U.S. investors. Don't mess around. You know how this works. They have the best private equity in the world. But if you want access to it, you have to act fast because these things go very quickly on this platform. And you never know when it's going to be the last time to get access to something like Ripple or Cerebras or Circle or the other amazing companies they got on the platform, because there's 82 plus. Or, I tell you, it's remarkable. Click the link to my sponsor below and get started today. Don't forget, U.S. investors too. All investors have access to the platform. Make sure you sign up and register. Oh, it's so exciting. So exciting. Opportunity for everyone. And look at that. Well, you want to talk about opportunity. Boy, I tell you, today is full of it. Breaking, Goldman Sachs purchased $418 million worth of Bitcoin. iShares has over $238 million. Fidelity at $79 million plus. Grayscale at $35 million plus. Invesco Galaxy at $56 million plus. Bitwise at 8.3. Bitwise, we got to pick up the ball here. What's going on? You got to get in the game. I don't even know how you got on the list. That's low. Wisdom Tree, 749,000 and ARK at 299,000. Look, you can see what the trend is here. That's the point, right? We're having fun with it, but you see where the trend is. Well, stay with us. Well, you're going to love where the trend is going. This is a reminder about Ripple and Archax in the XRP Ledger, and this collaboration underscores the XRP Ledger's credentials as a leading blockchain for real-world asset tokenization, and that's absolutely true. And I'm showing this to you because I'm getting ready to move into some news that's going to show you how the Web2 world that we use today has just been unlocked in at least one angle for the world to use in Web3. Now, stay with me. You're going to love it. But there's a reason for all this real-world asset tokenization, which is why I'm showing you that. So, Ripple could be the next big bank. You guys know that I have believed this for a long time and caught a lot of shade over it. I don't know if it'll happen, but there's certainly a pathway where I could see this taking place. Doesn't have to. Ripple could continue to be the blockchain enterprise leader in the world, where they're just, onboarding people like the new IBM almost, right? Kind of vibe. But, then again, I could see a faction of their business turning into a bank. It's not hard to believe. Look, they have a amount of escrow that is already mined, and it's in escrow. They can call on that like a lender of last resort. They are soon to launch the Ripple stablecoin, which is another printing press, right? And I mean, what does it look like to you? I'm interested to see what it looks like to you, but let's see what's going on. We got some other news here. Then this came out. Jeremy Allaire, the CEO of Circle, which has USDC stablecoin, says tap to pay using USDC on iPhones incoming soon. Wallet devs, start your engines. Listen, this is a call to action to every XRP Ledger developer as well, because this isn't a partnership with Circle and Apple. No. He went on to explain this, and I'm going to explain it to you guys. The NFC, which is the chip inside of your iPhone that up until now has only allowed access for your Apple Pay and Apple Wallet, is now being opened up so you can connect Web3 applications to it. Hello, calling all XRP Ledger developers to see what you may be able to do and create connecting to the NFC chip inside of an iPhone. Because as Jeremy Allaire said, it is Apple opening up access to the NFC element of the iPhone. It is not a partnership from Apple to Circle. So this sounds inclusive to where it's including Web3-like projects and or wallet connection. And if that's the case, hello XRP Ledger developers. Let us know, keep us posted, because Mastercard and MetaMask launch a debit card. Look, this is two examples I'm giving you of the iPhone integrating and having the ability to integrate the NFC functionality to Web3 with the iPhone and the Apple Pay wallet and all the rest of it. And now we see Mastercard and MetaMask launching a debit card. This is our legacy Web 2 world connecting to the Web 3 world. Write that down. And in fact, Kraken Exchange comes under here and says this is what mainstream adoption looks like. You damn skippy it is. And it's super exciting to see it happen. And boy, you're going to want to see my second video. And don't forget about Open Eden and tokenization of U.S. treasuries. I remind everyone, what are treasuries? They're bonds, notes, and T-bills. Why is that important? Because that is the backbone of any monetary system. The spinal cord, if you will. And if they're tokenizing the spinal cord and the vertebrae and the rest of it, then that is going to mean everything is getting tokenized. And it's happening now. Meanwhile, Fiatleak comes out with a bullish stance here. And it looks much like our OG egg reg crypto, as they suggest. XRP is poised for a breakout. Legal triumph and bullish signals point to 70-cent target. Well, I tell you, Egg Reg Crypto has told us 70 to 75 cent area, that range is a very crucial range. And if we get above that range, watch out. Meanwhile, looking at this, Dark Defender, another OG here on the channel. Do you remember the bullish weekly pin bar we announced lately? I do, in fact. He says, and now this is the monthly candle for XRP. Isn't it the same bullish hammer candle? The same will happen on a grander scale. Initial targets $1, $1.40, $1.88. He's basically saying it doesn't matter about the price today. Those price targets in the near term are baked in. They're coming. He's already seen enough to know that that's coming. This is where we are right now, sitting just above, right? This gets very interesting. Again, that 70, 75 cents window being above that channel is going to be extremely extremely exciting time for me, I can tell you. And then looking right here, just backing out and looking at the overview from XRP Captain here, historic breakout before end of August is very likely, he says. So this is on the weekly chart. Now, I mean, I don't know. It looks like there's a few more weeks in here and August could be gone. I mean, I don't know how far. I'll tell you how skeptical I get. I see how much room is left in this, and if each one of these are weeks, then they're like, that's a lot of weeks right here. That's a lot of weeks. I don't know. And it doesn't mean that it can't break out right here, just like it broke out there at one point, right? You know what I mean? So look, all I'm saying is that when I look at this on the macro, and shout out to XRP Captain for making this chart, that looks remarkable to me. And I'll tell you one of the things, and I'm not a technical analyst, so don't take my word for it, but one of the things I absolutely love here is the higher lows on this chart, even in the near term. Everything here is a higher low. Everything from back here ends up being a higher low, right? And I love that because we're rolling up to this point here where we're meeting in this apex of this triangle here. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens and how hard it goes once it does break out. That will be awesome to watch. And I'm going to be here for it, and so will you. And it's not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives. And you know what? We're going into the freedom zone. And you're going to want to hear today why free speech is being attacked. And we're going to get Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to tell it to you. And you're going to love his answer. This is a very smart man, no doubt about it. It's not financial advice from me or anyone else. Hit the Freedom Zone, digperspectives.com, click the Freedom Zone, come on in, or join the DPMG while that window is open. If you want to learn how to use XRP Ledger, automated market makers, you're interested in learning how to protect, maintain, grow your wealth, trust, learning how to put your money in trust, do those types of things. We are learning those things collectively together inside the DPMG, and you get the Freedom Zone for free. So pick which one you want to do, and come on in. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's so disturbing